Welcome to Nothing's Personal. We take everything personal. My name is Chris, and here with me today is
Nathan. What's going on, guys?
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Drinko.
Woo! As you can see, we decorated.
Every time we say nothing personal or or anything that we would constantly say repeatedly, or if I say what's something I say all the time, I'm not trying to be funny. There's a lot of sayings. If you hear that or any of those things, like this, that, take a shot. I don't have shots for us.
I feel like we don't even repeat stuff like that.
We do,
I
actually.
probably say like a lot.
Like is definitely one. But there's,
Yeah.
I also say, and I use my hands sometimes. I'm doing hand signals on the thing. Did you see? You didn't probably. There was a lady that they used for, they had a conference, like a police conference or whatever, and they used this lady, and she's
like
a fake signer.
Oh, she was fake?
She's completely faking it. She went up there and she's like doing all the signs, and they're like, who did we hire? Where's this lady from?
Oh, bruh. What?
Apparently she's notorious for that too.
But what do you gain from that?
Nothing. You're on TV.
Like, I doubt they get paid that much.
She's over there like doing all this. I watched it and really, I don't know what's right or wrong, but it made me laugh. It was pretty bad.
That is kind of funny.
Stupid.
Imagine like you're deaf and you're like trying to figure out what you're saying. Just like, what's going on?
Do I know this? I want to say this because it made me laugh. So I went to Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Before this.
You sure did.
So I wanted coffee because I'm very sleepy. Okay, I'm very sleepy weepy, and I asked Chris, and he didn't respond.
I did respond.
Whatever. We're not gonna make it a whole thing. You didn't respond.
I did respond.
It's okay because you didn't come to my birthday bash, my surprise party. So it's okay. So it's okay.
Bruh.
So
I already forgot about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. You did that night too. So here's the thing, I forgot. I haven't been to this Starbucks in a little bit by our apartment. And when I went there, so the drink I get is a brown sugar shaken espresso. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ordering the drink, right? I say, "Oh, can I get a venti brown sugar shaken espresso?" So the guy goes, he's like, whatever reading, and then he goes, "A brown sugar shaky wakey," coming right up at the thing, and I drive up and I'm like, "Brown sugar shaky wakey." Wait a minute, why did he say it like that? And then I walk up to the thing, he sees me and he goes, "I like your glasses and the pizza," because I have the little thing hanging in my car, and I'm like,
Oh, he was really friendly mood.
Yeah.
You met your match.
It
made you feel awkward.
You know what I said?
He went further than you.
Do you know what I said?
What?
When he did that? I was like, "Really?" Like I said, "I got these online." He's like, "Really?" And we started having a whole conversation about the
you
glass.
met your match.
He was giving me back the same energy I
He
omit. I don't feel that. I was excited.
Speaking of that, I went to a Subway today. And
You're a terrible You still go to Subway? Hey, dude.
I'm not proud of it.
Stop going to Subway.
I'm not proud of it.
Stop going to Subway.
And to be fair, it was nasty.
It always is. I've never had Subway and thought it was good.
No, I have.
Nope.
Well, not that it was good. I've been to Subways where I was like, oh, okay, it's a Subway.
And if we're going to be specific, they're not footlongs either. It's less. Just saying.
Oh,
if you measure it out. Just
yeah.
saying. Whatever. Anyway.
But I walk in and it's kind of empty, and then the girl working she was kind of by herself. She you know how in custom she said it's gonna sound kind of rude, but she didn't say it.
Go ahead.
She was like, I think this is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you have to go, something like that. Trying to joke around, I guess, because it's slow. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I gave her a little friendly, haha. It kind of reminded me of like, you ever work like a cash register and the person goes, and you try to ring something up and they're like, I guess it's free then.
That happened.
It gave me the same type of like vibe, and I gave that like pity laugh. I was like, and like when she was making the sandwich, she just kept, I don't know, being weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's because it's just y'all two. You know why? Probably though. She's probably hitting on you, dude.
Maybe that was a weird.
That's her way
I did kind of get like a weird feeling that maybe she was.
She's probably hitting on you.
And I was like, I was just so. First of all, I want an Italian herb and cheese, and she was like, "Well, we don't have that." She was like, but you can wait an hour if you want, but I doubt you want to do that. I'm like, just say you don't have it.
Imagine you go, I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
I'll sit right here.
I'll wait. Yeah.
So, I had to order something else.
What'd
but
you
then-
get? What kind of sandwich did you get? What's your order?
Since like 5th grade, I have never ordered another sandwich.
I swear, if this says a lot about you, what you're about to say, you get from there.
An Italian BMT.
You're disgusting.
How is that nasty?
Italian
It's not nasty.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
What's
is.
nasty about it?
First of all, the deli meat at Subway.
It's not
Terrible.
even real deli meat.
It's not.
It's just-
No.
no, they just add ham.
It's not
Everything
real
else is
ham
like
though.
salami and pepperoni.
It's
and
not
stuff.
real. It's pretty bad though.
You can't go bad.
You know
with
what?
salami.
Do you know what I used to eat a lot at
You usually eat
Subway?
tuna. You look like you look like you eat tuna.
Hey, I would go the tuna fish, please.
Oh, you're nasty, bro.
Hey, I get the tuna at. Hold on, hear me out. I get the tuna at Jimmy John's. I like Jimmy John's. I get tuna.
Nah, you're gross.
What? It's good. You don't like tuna? Be real.
Not at. I like tuna.
Okay.
I'll open up a can right now and eat it.
Me too.
Yeah. So, but not from Subway.
Toasted.
I don't
Everything
think
toasted.
A tuna melt.
Warm
You get
tuna.
a tuna melt.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're disgusting.
What?
Yeah, but what? Going back to my story,
Uh-huh.
you just disgusted me.
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna throw up.
You're eating an Italian BMT.
That's good. It's meaty.
Not there.
All right. Well, she was just giving me really weird vibes, and it kind of made
That's
me
nice.
uncomfortable, and I don't want to go back. And the sandwich was really gross.
Yeah, they're not. That's the thing. One thing I always notice about Subway, no matter if you just have it toasted or it's been sitting for. It's the same way. It's always the sandwich is always soggy. It's always soft.
It is really soft.
It's never like you never have a crunch to
I
it.
got it on flatbread.
Yeah. What?
That's my alternative. If they don't have Italian herb, I'll get flatbread.
Flatbread?
Yeah.
First of all, Italian urban cheese is the only way
Only
to go.
one.
And then on top of that, you're weird.
Yeah. I
What
kind
do
of
you-
regretted it.
What do you think's the best sandwich place?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm kind of biased towards Jason's Deli.
You like Jason's Deli?
Yeah, but is that a sandwich place?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
But to be fair, I don't go to like Jimmy John's or
You never been? Have you ever been to Jimmy John's? You
or
never been?
Firehouse Subs. I haven't.
Firehouse
been to those.
Subs is good. I just took Chelsea for the first time to Jersey Mike's. I really like Jersey
I-
Mike's.
Well, I used to have Jersey Mike's, but like their cold club sandwiches.
Yeah,
But like those are not always.
I was gonna say they have their hot stuff. All their sandwiches are pretty good. I dig it, even though it's Mike's Way, which is.
I'm not a fan
sandwich
of
guy?
deli meats like that. Oh, sandwiches.
Mhm.
I mean, except for the Rachel that I really like. That's
what?
it though. Is it called the Rachel?
What's
the
that?
Reuben.
The Rachel.
Well, they had a sandwich called.
They
the Rachel.
didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They never
They
did.
took it off the menu.
No, they
Yes,
did. Not.
Swear to God, they did.
never
Yes, they
ever
did.
had a Rachel.
Years ago, you know why?
Listen, I grew up eating sandwiches.
Okay, but you're
and
lying.
What's on the Rachel? I'll look it up.
I'll look
Don't
it
make
up.
me look it up.
I'll look it up
The
right now.
Reuben?
No, you're lying.
This man said the Rachel. Nah, dude.
First of all, you know why?
Go ahead.
Because after school, when we in college,
Nobody ever called.
me and
that's
my
not
friends used to go
No.
to Jason's Deli sometimes because they had the free ice
real. No,
cream.
They laugh at y'all.
and it had the Rachel on it.
The Rachel sandwich.
It was an actual sandwich.
It corrected me. It said the Reuben. What was on it? Tell me what was on it. Don't look it up. Tell me what was on it.
It was like, I don't know. I just get it.
The Rachel's usually
I know it
made
has coleslaw on it.
with turkey, pastrami, and coleslaw. If any of you,
See, it's right here.
yeah, I found
fool.
it. I found it.
Yeah, I told you I'm not crazy, bro.
I told you not to Google it. I was gonna keep the joke going. No,
No,
this
you made
doesn't
me
look
look
good.
crazy. That's why. What's
The-
on it? I
the-
forgot.
It's turkey or pastrami and coleslaw. Both sandwiches are made with Swiss cheese, and rye bread. This is like a
Yeah, I would get
probably
like
like a New York.
I'll get like pastrami
style.
on it and it would have like a bunch of coleslaw. On it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
And I would
nasty.
drown it in Cholula sauce.
That sounds really nasty. Where would you get this at?
Jesus.
Well, that's the
Delicious.
same thing like Schlotsky's. Have you ever had Schlotsky's?
Mm-mm.
Don't. It's not good. Anyone that's
What
watching
about-
that likes
is
it.
Panera?
Panera's good. I like Panera.
I haven't been to Panera. in a
But
long
Panera's
time.
not the same thing though as a deli. Like
No.
we're talking about a Jason's Deli or Subway shouldn't even be in the same category. Subway.
Okay, to be
Jimmy
fair,
John's.
I agree that Subway is probably like the bottom of the barrel.
It's McDonald's. It's McDonald's of sub
Hey,
places.
not too much McDonald's.
I love. First of all, that we don't even need to about
Okay.
McDonald's. I have a love for McDonald's, but I'm just saying it's lower. Like, okay, if you're gonna pick between McDonald's and Whataburger, you're probably gonna pick Well, actually, I'm gonna pick McDonald's, but still,
There's a lot of arguments
Yes.
towards a lot of these places.
but I'm just saying
Yeah.
though that Firehouse Subs is good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. A good mix of ones. But
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah, don't go back to Subway though. You
I
know.
also had another issue with a fast food joint. Okay, so as of lately, I haven't been grocery shopping, which is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like a good little run.
Mhm.
I feel like it saves money, you know, after
Yeah.
a while. So I went to Chipotle, and it's kind of like, you know, I'm a frequent goer to Chipotle. I even downloaded the app because I was like, might as well gain something out of spending money, you know. And so I go so many times, you get many different experiences, right?
Mhm.
So I've noticed after many visits there that some employees give you a little too little sometimes, a little too much,
Right.
right? So my latest one,
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead.
I'm not that type of person,
Uh-huh.
but I almost had to be like, you know, come on,
Yeah.
you can put a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't. So I was like, man, gave me like half a spoon
No.
of
Mm-mm.
meat.
No.
I kind of had looked at him. I was like, and I didn't say anything. Dude, I was so close though.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not even the type, man, like if you gave me my order wrong, I'll eat it. That's the type of person I am.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're not even
I'm
close.
exactly like that.
But I was just like,
Same.
all right, whatever. I was like, I kind of ignored it. But then the next girl who like filled like up like with like the sides, I guess, she kind of put a lot of it. So I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. It's cool.
You had a lot of the
And
sides.
they
but
charged
no-
me for a different meat, which was less. So I was kind of like, oh, okay.
No.
So I kind of got like $2 less than what I would have paid for.
You're gonna make me.
But sometimes I go and they're like heavy-handed, and I'm like, oh,
absolutely,
thank you.
absolutely. That's how you should be. You know why? Because you don't own Chipotle.
Exactly. The meat,
Give me the
meat's
food.
not coming out of your paycheck.
Exactly. They're not gonna be like, hey, you gave him too much, and we're gonna take
Exactly.
out of your. No.
One time, this guy put so much, I kind of felt like he was gonna get in trouble. I was like, bro, you better cover before your manager comes.
He was like, do you want to charge me for extra meat because you just gave me a lot? He's like, it's my last
He's like,
day.
bro,
It's my last day. I don't care.
put the lid over before you get in trouble, bro.
Don't come around. What's that? Here's the thing. When you go to Chipotle, I learned this on a YouTube video. When you go to Chipotle, you never. So when they go to do you never say, "Can I get a little extra?" before they do the first scoop. You let them pour that first scoop, and if it's a weak scoop, then you ask. You don't compromise the first
But
scoop.
then I also saw, I looked it up on Twitter. I was like,
Uh-huh.
am I the only person
No.
who's having this
No.
problem?
I don't
And
know.
obviously not.
I don't know.
And then people
It's
are
Twitter.
like,
Come on.
when I hate it when I asked for them to put a little bit more, they'd be like, extra meat? And I'm
Extra
like,
meat.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Just, come on, give me like a
Yeah.
quarter scoop more.
Give me
like a half a
Give
scoop
me
more.
the scoop that you have. Give me the full scoop. Like I want it to be a little high. Give me
Yeah.
the scoop. Don't give me. And then I hate when they kind of drop some off. Bro, just give me the extra.
No, I see that when I go to Panda. Bro,
Panda's another
Oh
one.
my god, no, they be chicken watching, bro.
Bro, right?
They be counting. They be like, nah. I've seen them do that.
Panda's wild.
They'll scoop my orange chicken and they put like. I'm like, dude, I'm
that's
pouring
gold.
it.
Yeah, that's gold. Hey, the orange chicken is gold. And over here just nah, you don't need that much.
They're childish.
Always the meat to rice ratio at Panera at Panda is always off.
But again,
Unless you ask
I've
for more.
also had
Heavy-handed.
heavy-handed.
Yeah, that's what it should be, dude.
Exactly.
Everywhere you go.
That makes my day.
I'm already paying. I'm not asking for free. Just give me
Especially
the food.
those places, they're more like pricier than normal.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, hook it up.
Yeah. Chipotle. I just had Chipotle the other day. I don't know how I feel about Chipotle. So you had Freebirds before?
Yeah, I've had it. I used to work this place in Woodlands. I was like down the street from a Freebirds, and
Oh.
I would go there. I've been there. I've been in Burritos. I've been in all those spots.
I've never been to Burritos. Is it good?
It's like Freebirds.
Okay. Yeah, I've wanted to go to Burritos, but no. I had Chipotle the other day. I like it, but they're not all the same.
No, they're not.
Not all Chipotles are created the same.
I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know.
They're not the same.
I like it, but then I don't.
Yeah.
I think I started liking it because I used to work by a place near Chipotle,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like I was like, man, whatever. Like, let me just go there. And I guess I kind of got used to it,
Yeah.
so I just like stuck.
Sometimes into like their chips and queso. it's not good always. Sometimes the chip's too salty. Like, what are we doing? You know, it's not
Yeah.
consistent. And that's the thing. Why it should be consistent. They're not owned by McDonald's anymore, but they used to be.
Oh, really?
Yes, they used to be
I
owned by
didn't know that.
McDonald's. They're not anymore though. They're separate now. They used to be
wow.
though. Like I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I have to look it up, but I remember they were owned by them, but they're not anymore. But still, consistency.
Exactly.
Because I mean, they are making everything fresh. It's all right there.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I'd rather go to like places like that, because
Mhm.
it's like you can. I mean, it is all processed food, you know, but it's not something to where like McDonald's. McDonald's is definitely
Can you
shouldn't
leave
be-
a McDonald's cheeseburger out and it doesn't do anything?
for
Yeah,
10 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Chipotle is the type of fast food joint where you leave it out, it could grow as mold.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's kind of how I judge it.
Just yeah. I don't know. I like me a little Chipotles. It's pretty good.
I love that gentrified Mexican food.
It's probably the best out of all of them. But
Yeah. But yeah, that was just my little like thing.
your
that
little
I've been
spiel. I
noticing.
feel that. Don't go to Subway ever again though, please.
No, especially okay. So I live like in a little small town area,
Yeah.
right? And there's not
Much
restaurants.
Eat Mexican food every time if you have to.
Yeah, that's the only places. Okay, there's like 4 Mexican spots like in like a 5-mile radius.
Easy.
But then there's kind of like Tex-Mex.
Oh well, still
I
that's
mean,
probably better.
I
than
mean, you can get away with Tex-Mex, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you live in Texas, obviously, I'm pretty sure you've been in Tex-Mex.
mostly what it is.
Yeah, it's like nothing new. So, I mean, but there is a taco spot, but it's like cash only. Sometimes I don't have cash on me. Other than that, it's like fast food spots, and it's a Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Sonic, Whataburger, a KFC, Taco Bell, the mixed one,
you just yeah.
and then a Subway.
So, someone at work, he listens to this, so shout out to him. He said that he was talking about Waffle House, and he said that Waffle House, like we're talking about all the eateries, the nighttime eateries. He said that Waffle House is a gas station bathroom with a
no.
grill.
Nah,
Dude,
I mean,
do I go there for a high class meal? No. But do I go there for maybe a little entertainment while I eat my delicious
Yes.
hash brown mix thing? Yeah, it's good, right?
okay, maybe the bathroom thing is a Buc-ee's bathroom.
Oh, it ain't that clean. Let's not exaggerate now.
No, of gas stations. Because I
Buc-ee's is very clean.
I still hold Waffle House as a high, but a high low.
It's not clean though. Buc-ee's is a clean bathroom.
Okay, I guess.
You know
but
what
it's
I'm
still a
saying?
bathroom. Okay, put it this way though. Like I've been to many Denny's after 12 a.m. where I was like, no.
Don't you talk about Denny's?
You a big fan of Denny's?
Big fan. Over IHOP? Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm not a fan of Denny's.
Right.
I would definitely still go.
If you had a choice between Denny's and IHOP, middle of the night, which one are you going to? I'd probably say IHOP though.
I would go to IHOP.
Yeah.
Because, but I would definitely go to Waffle House over the other two.
But Waffle House too, I noticed something.
Waffle House is consistent.
Is consistent. That's true. Yeah, you're gonna get the same shitty
Same
waffle
thing
every time.
every single time.
Here's the thing about Waffle House. I always feel like when you drive by Waffle House, it always looks sweaty. Does that make sense? The
Like-
windows are always like
Like
perspiring.
It's cold inside. And it's hot outside.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
They
But
keep the temp real cold.
yeah,
in
but
there.
it always looks like a turtle tank.
No,
It just looks
I
really
know what you
hot.
mean.
Yeah.
It looks like
Like I feel
something
like
scary is what
yeah,
happened.
you can't see inside. Like it's one of those like A24. Like you kind of see like a little
Yeah,
fun.
no,
It
I know what you
always looks
mean.
like that. Every single one.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure they run all of them the same. I've talked about it style time. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but when you drive by it, or even just walking, it's always some shit going on in a Waffle House. I love it though. I do love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I would rather go there than the other two.
Yeah, that's fair. They're always packed in the middle of the night though, because everyone knows where it's at.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Everybody's there.
Yeah, if there's not a worker outside smoking, you're not at a real Waffle
I think I'm
House.
talking about it on here. I saw one time they were like, we were eating where it
Uh-huh.
was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and the girl, no, it was 3 a.m. by the airport is when I was going to Colorado.
Oh, you were by Bush.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy
That's
Waffle
a
House.
crazy one.
Oh man.
That's like in the middle of
Hey.
kind of hood over
Some
there.
would say the finest people come out to that one.
And the two girls, they were like doing TikTok twerking in behind the counter, and I'm like, see this is a home.
Dude.
This is how I want to eat my meal.
Dude, last time I
This
went,
is how I want to eat my slam or whatever it's called at Waffle House.
fucking
Grand
I was
Slam.
about to say it's a grand slam, or they call it like whatever the Waffle House slapped, whatever they call
Yeah.
it. That thing's just thrown on the plate and they're just like, here, man.
And they cook it in front of you. It's like a hibachi grill, you know.
It's
It's
not
like,
like how much.
they do a little trick sometimes. You never know, you know.
One person does everything in the whole place. It's just all right there.
At least you get to see your food getting cooked.
That's true too. Last time I went there, the girl made me like 14 waffles. She just was putting
God.
waffles. I messed this one up, and she just kept putting waffles on the table. I was like, we're good. After the like fifth one, like we're good. That's enough. That's enough waffles. I know these are thin waffles. But switching. I was not locked up. I went to court on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, you did.
Your boy
Yeah, we
went
did
to
talk
court.
about it.
Went to court.
How did that go?
Do I got a story for you?
You
So
fired your lawyer, huh?
I did not.
Oh.
I did not. She did a fantastic job. I'm here right now. She did a great job.
That's true.
So I was actually running late. It took me an hour and 47 minutes
Dang.
to get from here to downtown to Houston
Almost
Municipal.
2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. It probably was around actually at 2 hours. I left here at, 6, 7, 8. I was supposed to be at court at 8, and I left here around, it was like almost right at 6, and I made it 5. I drove into the parking lot 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
So if you've never been to
Is it 'cause
that,
of, like traffic and stuff?
yes,
Oh my
so much
God.
traffic, and I ended up taking the tolls. There was still traffic on the tolls. Like it's like everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna take tolls." Nah, that didn't even help. So, have you ever been downtown to that courthouse?
Yeah.
The main
Oh, yeah.
on Lubbock. So, I go down there, park whatever, and I haven't been down there in a little bit. It's been a hot minute. So I went over there, and so I forgot you have to pay for parking when you go into it's a parking lot, but you need to get there early because it fills up fast.
Yeah.
And you obviously have to pay. So I'm like, damn. So I hurry up, I park, and I remember while I'm walking away from my car, I'm like, crap, I have paper tags. So I'm like, I don't know if I can do paper tags, or I don't know if there's a different process.
Yeah.
It still has the stuff on it, the temp tag. So I take a picture of it, and then I walk away, and I see a guy. I call them meter maids, but it's the meter people, right?
Yeah.
So I see him, right? And it's a taller white guy with the mask on. So I walk over, right? And mind you, I have my mask in my hand. I'm getting ready to go inside because it's Houston, right? Obviously, whatever. So I'm getting ready to walk inside, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm like, crap, I don't know. So I asked the guy, I wave him down and say, hey, sir. So I walk, I'm not kidding. I go from where I'm at to where you're at, right? And he's by the cars. I go up to him. He walks backwards and throws himself against the car and goes, hey, man, you don't have a mask on. Back up. And I'm like,
No way.
I literally look at him and go, but buddy, relax. So that I'm not, this is going to sound like such an asshole. Because then I was mad at that point. Because I'm like, don't be like that guy.
Yeah,
don't be
yeah.
that guy. Like, come on. He's like, you don't even have a mask on. I don't know you. And I'm like, I have a question.
Right.
So then I go, hey, can you hear me? And he goes, he just looks at, all you see is this, but he just goes, and looks at me, and I'm like, can you hear me? And he goes, what, man? I'm like, I have paper tags. So I'm explaining it to him, and he just goes on this whole ramble. I'm like, oh, hey, all right, just ask you one question. Thank you. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank you. So then it was like getting busy, and by this time it's 8:10. So your boy's gonna get a warrant because the judge I saw on the
He
paper
called your name already.
is in there.
Yeah.
So judge is gonna be like, you're C last
C,
name,
you're
you're
beginning-
first.
yeah.
So I'm like, is there meters on the other side? Because there's all this line, and he's like, yeah, there's meters on the other side. And he tells me something else, and I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I've been an asshole to this guy. I'm not gonna let him know where my car's at, but I have to go get the ticket. He's gonna put a boot, or he's gonna give me a ticket. So I hurry up, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna run to the other side. So I walk away. He starts screaming at the top of his lungs because I guess he thought that I was like, man, fuck this, and just walk off. So he's screaming, and he's like, I was wearing a blue shirt, a blue dress shirt, and he goes, hey, blue shirt.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
In downtown.
yes. And I'm just like, dude, whatever. And I run over, I hurry up, I get the thing, and I run back to my car. And I'm not kidding. I was crouching between cars because I didn't want him to see what I was driving. Because I'm like, he's gonna tow me or he's gonna do something
He's
to
like
my
a
car.
city worker, right?
Yes, he works in the city. So I'm like, dude, there's no way. Because he goes, I just make sure the ticket's there, blah, blah, blah. He's announcing to everybody. I'm like, man, whatever. Anyway, we get inside. It is packed to the gills, dude. It's so packed.
That's usually how it is.
Oh, and then I forgot. I just forgot. We walk in and I'm already, it's now 8:15 and I'm like, I was supposed to be there at 8. Actually 7:55. You're supposed to be there early. I'm like hurrying up and I walk in and they're like, everything off, metal. You're going to the metal detector. Shoes off.
Shoes off.
I'm like,
yeah.
what? We're at the airport.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So I'm over here, hurry up, taking shit off and taking my belt off. And the guy's like, hey, take your watch, and yelling at me. So finally I run upstairs. I get inside and they're calling names. They called my name already.
Damn.
So I hurry up, I sit down. And then she's like, so the judge is there. They're going through the whole thing. We're like doing all this stuff. Finally, I get in. I get my name. We're good. Dude, usually when I go in, so for any of you that don't have a lawyer or haven't gotten a speeding ticket or just anything before, normally when I've been in before for this alleged thing, they'll dismiss you pretty early. So you want to be dismissed in the first group of people. So like, let's say they have the first half. Those are the people that they'll review it and they'll go, whatever.
Yeah.
And review the case and dismiss you quick. I thought I was in that first group. Guess what? I was not. So we're there at 8 o'clock, right? So now it's 8, probably 30 when everything's setting up. The judge is going through their whole thing, all this stuff, calling out names, blah, blah, everything. They call out so it's probably 30 something of us in the room. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So they call everyone out. They cut it down to maybe around half. So it's now 15-ish people in the room. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll call my name eventually. Hopefully. Do not. And then she goes, okay. She puts the paper down and she goes, now everyone else in this room, there's other things that have to happen with your case. She looks at the time. It's now maybe 9. She goes, I'll see everybody in here back at 12 o'clock or later. She goes, you can stay in here, but you have to, and like a little kid, you have to sign out for 15 minutes. I like how they do that. Dude. Yeah. I was like, I haven't eaten anything. I skipped breakfast. I'm sitting there and I'm like, so the lawyer calls me up. We talked and we quickly like figured everything out. She's like, I know the cop. He's here. I'm like, because some people's cops weren't here. Whole thing, right? Long story short, I did wait for 2 hours. I waited for 2 hours in silence. Hey, I was sitting there fidgeting. I fell asleep. That's how long I was there.
It's boring,
dude.
Too.
Oh, was it? I ate Snickers for breakfast. It was a whole thing. And then finally, so of course, my luck, I end up being, so I'm there for 2 and some change hours. I end up being the last one in the courtroom. So I see the cop that stopped me, right? He comes in. And I talked about this on here. I don't really care. I can say it because it's my case. The cop ran out in front of my car. And that was my main thing that I wanted to make apparent to the judge, to my lawyer, to everybody. Like, hey, he ran out. That's not proper practice. Like, that's grounds already. And then she goes, he's notorious for that. I'm like, okay, easy. This is easy then. I literally told her, I'm like, so we need a strategy or like, how you want to run this? Like, let's just. So she starts laughing. She's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of this. Okay. 2 hours. And she comes back after I'm the last one in there. I'm just like, I go to sit back in my seat and the judge is like, you can sit up front. It's only you. And I'm like, thanks, judge. I sit up front and she's like, he can't decide because she's like, we're going to pull the video. And I explained to her what happened in the video. And then I tell her, I'm like, well, I want to see the video too. Yeah. Like, y'all aren't going to just watch it without me. Like, I want to see it. And she's like, okay. So they're trying to figure it out. He's in a different courtroom. He doesn't want to come over now. So then I'm just like, what are we? And she's like, and then finally the judge looks at me, judge looks at her. She's like, she's like, how about this? Dismissed. And I was like,
I need to do that.
Hey, you know what I did? Not professional. I go, thanks, judge.
Oh my God, I hate you, bro.
Judge looked at me like,
get out.
You got it, Mr. Cintron. Hey, nope. Why would I lie? hey. I go, thanks, judge. Hey, smooth with it.
Walk out.
Smooth. And I didn't drop no bombs of me being in
EMT.
EMS, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing. I just said, do you think that's proper practice? That's all I said. She goes, and the judge is like, yeah, all right, you're free to go. And she just giggles, and the clerk was giggling. And I was like, all right, y'all, it's been real, and just walk out. I'm like the last one.
I need to go that route from now on,
dude. Straight after that, I went to a nice little bagel shop in Houston, and that was that.
Dang.
I'm saying, just get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. That's it.
You pay a little lawyer fee. That's it.
It wasn't expensive. It's better, dude. You know how much a ticket would have
better
been?
than paying a ticket.
You know how much a ticket would have been?
$400.
Close. It's like three
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
for speeding ticket, and I got to take defensive driving.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying.
Not
But
a
normally,
chance.
normally the judge isn't there. That's actually not for me anyway. That's not normal. But they pushed my case. That's the case from. Ooh, that happened Father's Day. So it's
Yeah.
been since then. So it's been a little bit, but.
One time I went to the courthouse and some kid, he got a ticket for jaywalking, $400 ticket.
Did he
And
pay it?
it's funny when you know how, like you said, they caught you up and everything,
Yeah.
and they caught him up. And do you know how they say your stuff out loud, right?
You gotta say everything out loud.
Yeah,
I don't care.
They said his out loud, and when I tell you,
They started
everybody
laughing?
sitting down kind of chuckled. It was hilarious. And the judge go, I don't know, I don't think the judge was there.
Yeah.
And then the lady up there was just like, I feel like she kind of laughed and was just like, just get out of here.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude.
that's a waste of time, bro.
But-
You wasted this kid's time.
You gotta think about it. Everybody's being paid. I thought about that. I'm like, throw like some people paid and stuff. I'm like, throw the ones that are worthless and not worth the time and worth the fight.
Yeah.
Because why they dismissed mine was officer was not prepared for the thing, and I was like, oh, you just thought I was gonna just willy nilly be like, yes, officer. Nah,
Yeah,
dude, I need to
yeah.
see the film. Like, cause I told the lawyer, I'm like, help me out. Don't
Yeah.
make me do what I want to do. I don't want to fire you if I have. Like, I don't have to. You know, like let's just get it done. Because I'm already looking at the jury seats. Like, there's about 6 in here. We can get the. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but by 12 o'clock, if we can get everybody out, the judge gets to go home. She wants to go home. She wants to be
Exactly.
there, or she wants to just do her thing. So I was like, nah, dude, we're not gonna. Let's not waste time. I don't know, man. It's fun times. I was super excited.
That is kind of funny.
10 out of 10. Highly
That's good
recommend.
though. That's good.
Yeah, I
I need to
was.
start. I need to start doing that.
Doing
I have
what?
A bad rep right now.
Don't do that. Listen.
No, I need to start probably getting a little lawyer there and there.
Yeah, I agree. I think you should show up with representation. Everyone always asks me, why do you have just show up with somebody? Because
because
it's
I
not-
agree, it's probably way better than paying $300.
Do you know why I always get a lawyer though? All of the lawyers, the defense lawyers, first of all, some of them look super sleazy and just not it. My lady was a sweetheart. She was awesome. She did great. Left her a great review. 10 out of 10. Some of the people that go in there, the defense lawyers, they're tight with the prosecutor. They're also tight with the judge.
Mm.
So obviously, why would I not want to have somebody that sees Donna on a reg and then is like, yeah, I mean, come on. Because I heard them in the hallway. They're like, come on, Mike, you owe me a favor, man. Just, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what I pay my
I
money
want
for.
that.
Yeah, I pay my money to be on the inside circle so they get me out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be caught up in the like. Because I think only a few people represented themselves, but it's rare. It's rare for that to happen because it's like they'll throw it out or they won't or whatever. But man, lucky me, I guess. I got off clean, man. No more of that though.
With the new car.
Moving forward, probably with the new car. I'm not gonna lie. Got a heavy foot with that new thing, but hey, I'm paying attention from now on.
So, well, I'm happy for you. So,
Me too.
moving on to our next thing. We did over the week ask you guys some little questions, some little things, so you guys can get back to us. And I think one of them was, oh, you have it put up, right?
Yeah, I have it. So the question that Chris is talking about, we asked on our Instagram. The question is, what's something a person you're into can say/do that's considered a big turnoff?
Yeah.
So
And you guys dropped some nice little things in there. And
Yeah.
I asked that because I was thinking in a shower. I was like, I was having these little shower thoughts. And I kind of brought up some stuff that I feel like are big no-goes.
Mhm.
So obviously I wanted to hear what you guys also thought.
So, this one I've heard a lot over the years. I've always heard this. Somebody else I've heard talk about it. Have a best friend of the opposite sex.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you think that's weird? Truthfully.
Well, like on TikTok, I've been seeing
Oh God, here we go.
that a lot of guys want to sleep with their
Best friends.
best friends,
Right.
and I don't know. I think
You think that it's a true trend?
not gonna lie,
Why wouldn't
I
you?
fell into that before.
You've been with your best friend, like you.
No. I fell into the part of being like having like that, I guess, jealousy type thing.
Yeah.
Because not gonna lie, I feel like I can be a pretty jealous person. But
I can see that.
I was like the type of person who they had a guy best friend.
They had a guy best
A
friend.
guy in their best friend group.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I fell into that too. I was like, I was kind of like, but at the end of the day, I was like, maybe I like shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always my mindset's always been, who
Because I think
cares?
with me, it's like I assume the worst.
Yeah, I
in
get
everything.
that. Yeah.
And I think that's just like a very toxic thing, that
Mm-hmm.
mentality that to have, and I have that.
Yeah, one of many, right?
Like, yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
you're
I'm
right
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, yeah. But in everything, not just relationships, like I'm very self-sabotaging, and I think the worst of like a lot of things.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Blink for you agree.
So yeah.
No,
I'm saying it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I just think the worst, even though like maybe their person's intentions are not like that,
Right.
or they are, I just assume. I think it's like more like the thing where I'm like, it stems from being let down.
Yeah.
So it's like I assume.
You never see the. You always assume the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
if I do get let down, it's like, oh, I mean,
Well, I was already expecting
already
it.
expected
I already planned for it.
yeah.
I don't know, because I think with this having, I'm not the jealous type. I
Yeah.
never have been. So do obviously like I love what's mine and care for what's mine, obviously, or like what's in my
Yeah.
life, obviously, yes. But I'm not a jealous. Like I don't see it that way. This is also what I've been called naive, because I don't. The blinders, I guess, or I'm just like whatever. It doesn't really matter. Friendly's friendly, but friendly could be considered
Something else.
flirtation, right?
Yeah.
Other stuff, and then you have that, that whole thing go down. So I get it, but also like I have had girl like best friends or girlfriends, and I don't know. I don't know.
I think another thing too is that I never actually had a girl like friend,
And any girlfriends,
like a girl best friend.
yeah,
They've come and go through like my friend groups, but like I never had one that where I would like talk to. or, like, yeah.
yeah,
To be fair, I don't really talk to a lot of my friends like one on one like that.
yeah. You're
So,
more of a group chat type dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I said. But I think it depends on the person. And I guess if it's like what you're comfortable with, then it's a thing. I could see it as a pet peeve, though. It would really bother you. But then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, what I used to always say, especially when I was younger, like getting older, just if you're an adult and you have like a friend that's a girl and that's your friend, like, yeah, I mean, obviously like sleeping. I mean, but also it depends on how comfortable you are. Like, you're always hanging around them. They're always around. But like if your significant other is like tight with them and stuff, like,
Because it can be generally like a friendship, I guess. Because
Yeah.
you could be like a childhood friend, Like I have childhood friends that are girls that are like almost like cousins,
yeah.
I think one of them.
Mhm.
And it's like, that's just like,
It's just, yeah, they're just a
Yeah.
part of the family. That's kind of the thing for, I guess, for the opposite like sex, when you have someone of the opposite that is your friend, or whatever they are. It just, I don't know. I could see as it being a threat, but also, dude, like, who cares? Unless it really is which it almost always does turn into something.
yeah.
Like
the chances are
the
could be
testament,
pretty-
right? It's
yeah.
always usually happens, but there are times where it's like, nah.
Because it's kind of funny, because you think like, you always think about these things where it's like these stories of people getting together. It's like, oh, they were my best friend
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, the proof is in the pudding.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I've told Chelsea, and she's always like, whatever. Like, I've had girl, like, best friend or girlfriends, and I've never, like, it just nothing. Because
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Well, yeah.
trying
Some
to-
people
it can
are like
happen,
that.
yeah, but it's very far and few in between. It's rare, and I admit that, because I'm like, yeah, like,
yeah. No, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not saying like that's it 100% across the board
Yeah.
with everybody. Obviously, there are people who are like the exception where they generally do not feel anything past just like the friendship.
Right.
And I do have friends who are like that. Like, genuinely, I have friends that are girls that I do not see like that at all.
Is it weird though to say? And it's gonna sound really flipped and sound messed up. But is it? I think it's weirder when like I think when a guy has a girl best friend that can maybe pass or whatever, like it's fine. But I think when a girl, right? Like let's say you're dating someone, right? And your like girlfriend has a guy best friend. I think that always is a little dicey. Does that make sense?
I think that's the one who asked that was a guy.
Yeah,
right?
it was a guy. Yeah, I think that's
That's
always
how I looked at it.
that one's a little weird.
The guy best friend to the girl.
Because if we're gonna be
Yeah.
real, guys
know
what they.
we guys.
Yeah, yeah.
We know what.
There's only a few
what you're
things.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be real here. I mean,
Yeah.
so that's the only one that's like a little like.
Because girls are, I feel like girls are not really like the chasing type for
Yeah.
the most part. For the
Yeah.
most part,
For the most part, yeah.
but guys, they're dogs. They're gonna do the.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
100% of the time.
Yeah. That's
Or-
why it's kind of
yeah.
like, oh, you want to be best friends, and you're like,
Come
Okay.
on.
dude,
I don't want my girl going to another dude
Yeah.
and telling him
That's-
my problem.
that's
our
that's what I'm
problems.
saying. That's kind of on the flip like side. So I don't.
I don't want him to be like, oh yeah, he's a bad guy. You know. See how that
In your
sounds?
ear, hey, like a little, hey, in your ear.
See how that sounds?
Dude.
See how that sounds?
Yeah, okay. All right, I get it. All right.
Yeah, maybe maybe he's not right for
Maybe
you.
he's not right for you. And he's secretly he's plotting. He's like, hey, he's got a little
Yeah.
thing up. He's like, yeah,
You cry right here.
it's my shoulder. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I see it though. I see
Yeah.
both sides. So the other one says, so going back, reading the question again, what's something a person you're into can say or do? It's a big turnoff. Someone put a Trump supporter.
Hey. I mean, I feel like that could be a huge.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, I don't think I would have talked to like a Trump supporter.
You just have an interesting way of thinking. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You have a very, not to say, yeah, you can say skewed. You have a very different way of thinking. Like, very different.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, my favorite thing to watch on TikTok
And also,
now.
they just be weird, bro.
That's true.
Like, I haven't met or seen a Trump supporter or even a right wing person. Not even just Trump supporter, who is just like you just don't. Most of your thoughts are not aligned with mine, so it's kind of like, even like some people on the left. It's not even like they're left and right. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna be with somebody who's like views really don't align with mine. Like, why would I go with somebody who's complete opposite views of me?
It's possible to have those conversations,
yeah.
but like when you get political and start diving into that, there are some people that will try to like sway you to their side and tell you things, and you're just like, no, just don't even talk about it. Like let's say we like music, right, and that's our thing. Stay on that. Don't talk about anything else. And obviously that's kind of fake or whatever, but it's also like let's say in a work setting, that's a perfect example. Someone's like talking to you and they're like, oh, I like this, whatever. But then you start to know that they're into, they're 2020, whatever it is they like. And you're like, that I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but you're working with them. So it's like, you can't escape, especially if they work in your area, they're with you. You're like,
Hey, bro.
you can quickly be like, hey,
Let's
that
just keep
part,
small talk.
Yeah, right. Just, hey, let's keep
Yeah.
it surface level.
I don't want to know that.
We
much,
don't got to
much.
dive
I
into
agree.
that. Yeah. I think that's,
People
I mean,
overshare a lot. But I think that's a valid reason
I do.
for it to be a total turnoff.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, it's fair. I mean, hey, you don't like what you don't like. You like what you
Yeah.
like. It is what it is. I won't read the other two because I'm the one that responded.
Yeah.
Said,
What do you have something like?
something say or do that's a big turnoff. Weird.
Back in your heyday.
Back in my heyday,
That would have been something like.
one thing that I don't like it, this is on anyone. This actually isn't just on someone that I'm into. I don't like when someone's too. I say this right. I don't like when someone curses a lot, like a lot of profanity, like they curses a bunch. I have I might curse and whatever, but someone that has to curse in every sentence, I don't like
Yeah.
that. I just think it. You can obviously speak your mind and speak how you want to, and all that, of course, but I don't know. I think
Yeah.
some things can be conveyed in a not.
Kind
And
of sounds
again,
a little too raunchy.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what I want to say, but like I don't know.
I think I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pop's gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Why you curse so much?" You know, like I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just one of those things. But other than that, I don't want to say this one. It's bad. It's kind of bad. Should I say it?
How bad, how bad can it be?
Huh? It's not that bad.
Say it, bro. I'll cut it out. It's bad.
Okay, I don't. No, I don't
I'll
like
cut it out if it's bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
All right.
I like something that's a turnoff. Is someone that's not. This sounds bad. I don't know how to explain it. I like someone that's smart. Like
okay,
I'm not
that's
that. I'm not a genius.
That's
not
not something bad.
No, that's not bad. But I was gonna say I don't like. What I was gonna say is I don't like an airhead. But like some people just.
That's not bad, though, dude.
What I'm saying is like some people just are not like. I'm not a genius. I'm not an idiot all the way.
I mean, yeah.
Like I'm like a.
No, yeah, we know.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not like a complete idiot. But like also.
Hey, we know.
Yeah, I'm not solving like all the math problems. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
whatever.
know.
But I don't know. That's my only other. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Do you have any other ones?
Say or do. I think so. I talked about it a long time ago on here before.
Uh huh.
A while back, a couple years ago, I went like on a little date with like this one girl, right?
Yeah.
And I had picked her up, and we were gonna go out to like I forgot somewhere, and she had said the N-word, hard R, and then she had kind of like joked about it. Was like, oh, sorry if that made you uncomfortable. Me and my friends say it to each other like as a joke, and I'm like, instantly, like wet noodle. That's the best like way you could like. It's
I'm out. Check out. I'm checking out. Yeah. I get
like,
that.
Not a
Yeah,
chance.
I get that.
And that was like the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And obviously it didn't go anywhere because I was like, it's kind of like this is gonna no go.
Dude,
and then what made it worse is so I think I'm into people who are older than me. Even though it's like even if it could be about a couple of
how are we
months.
talking?
I don't know, because this was the first time I ever talked to somebody who was younger than me.
You know what's weird?
And it kind of gave me a super bad.
I could see you dating. Yeah. Okay. Can I be honest? Not your generation.
I don't think I would do it again.
I was gonna say your generation is not that bad, but when you start to go a little younger, I am worried. I sound like an old man now.
Like 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds like that. Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. That's our
it does
future,
get a
bro.
little wild.
I'm a little worried.
Because when I was a senior and the freshmen that were coming up, it was
even the
very
freshman when I was
questionable.
I was like, I mean, you kind of still have a little something. I get it, but then like looking now, I'm like, I'm not worried about them.
I think it was weird because I think it was only like she was like a year younger than me, so
like
it wasn't too far
for
off.
sure.
But it was just like maybe I'm gonna stick to the people who are a little older than me.
So but you know what's funny? I could see you with someone older, like older than you. So like we're talking. So you're what? You're 20 what now? 22?
22. Yeah.
22. I could see you with someone that's 27. Is that old?
I think that's a little too far.
No, wait, what?
I
didn't say 45.
No. I think I don't think I would allow myself. I think there's too much of a gap.
Wait a minute.
In terms
someone
of,
in your family,
of personality.
Someone in your family is 11 years apart.
Okay, but they got together like in the 40s.
It was the 40s, was it?
Nah, it was like the 60s.
Yeah, but still,
in a third world country.
Whatever, dude.
And my grandparents were talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
So it's kind of like,
would you date someone 11 years apart from you? 11 years apart.
Nowadays, I think it's like my personality and where I'm at is gonna be totally different for somebody.
I only say I disagree because I think you could date someone 11 years older than you, and you would still be able to, especially with the way that like pop culture and like social media stuff
so
is.
it would have to be 33.
Yeah, but you could
34.
still. Yeah, I know 33-year-olds,
That's
and
older than Louis.
Damn, Louis old. Okay, you're rude. You're rude.
I'm just saying that's older than Louis.
Yeah, I thought Louis was close. He's higher than that. I thought Louis was like 38.
Hey, you're bad. You're
Sorry,
bad.
Louis. I'm just playing.
You're bad.
Hey, Louis is all of 29.
No, but Louis is like he's like in.
Yeah,
the
but that's
know
what I'm
and
saying. He
everything,
could be in the know, but you could be with someone that's about 30, like 3, and it would be.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I don't think
That's the vibe I get.
I think for me, I would only give myself like a 3-year gap.
That's nothing though.
3 4 years.
3, but 3 years is like. Well, I'm lying. Yes, it is. Because you're
to actually be in a relationship with.
I was gonna say, but at your age, so at 22 versus like 20. I've told you this before.
I'm about to be 23. Let's just say in like a couple months.
You're 22. So, but I'm saying at 22 versus like me being 25. I would agree with a lot of people. I mean, social media proves it. There's a big change that starts to happen when, like, especially when you're 25, 26, 27. Like even Louis and like people that are watching.
I know what you mean.
So you could like be with someone that's like 27 and they've been through like, or they have a lot of experience already, or you know they're seasoned, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Just a little young buck, you know, just a little young buck.
But that's the one like big like turn off, and I guess like say or do. I guess just like some people are kind of like they're mean. I don't know if you're mean, if you're not like funny, not like a good sense of humor. It's kind of like a no go.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Like you're not like a kind person kind of thing.
Yeah, if I have to be really reserved around you, it's kind of like not really.
You know, put you on the spot and ask you what good qualities you like.
And if you have bad feet.
Bad feet is the thing.
Why? I know that's not a say or do type thing. But
yeah.
I'm like a teeth and feet person.
Chelsea's a teeth person.
Yeah.
She ain't a foot person because she's seen my feet. She's seen these floor stompers.
Like even though I'm not gonna be like touching your feet or nothing, but like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't even like feet though.
No, but if I see them, I would hope they look nice.
What if they look nice, but they do a lot of like they're able to.
I don't want to see it.
Like, what if they can write with their feet and stuff? Do you want to see that?
No.
Hey, I send Chris a lot of videos, like feet videos.
I ignore them. For some reason, I click on them and then I ignore
I love it. Did you see the one I sent you with the girls like?
Yeah. It's nasty.
I love those videos. They make me smile. Okay, we got one more question. Let me get to that.
Yeah, those are my my say or do's. So yeah.
All right. So we have one more question. So the question is, you just won the lottery. What's the first thing you're buying? Do you want me to read them or you want to answer first?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this person said things that make them more money. So that could be
that's very specific.
Very specific. I mean,
like stock. I don't know.
Yeah,
it literally is very wide.
It could be anything.
Real estate. It could be.
I'll help them.
Making a company.
I would say in this one, I guess we'll put like the rental properties, or you know they buy a apartment building or a business, right?
They're a real capitalist.
Yeah. I guess so. Hey, I mean, shout out to America. This person put a house with land. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's just a very fair answer.
Yeah. And this person, I think, knew this person because they put a lot of property in the middle of Houston and Austin. Okay.
Very good markets.
I mean, you know, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of money, but
how much money did you say we'll win?
I
win the lottery.
Yeah, I'll say win the lottery. So to put a number on, I drove by. It's like right now the Texas Lotto is at 400 million, 452 million. So, you know, just a little bit of money.
Yeah.
This other person put Chris a Chelsea jersey.
Some of the people who listen,
we got good people. Yeah. The people that are sending these in, solid people. Keep doing it.
They mean because I'm a Manchester United fan and they want to see me.
Would you maybe buy Manchester?
Oh, Manchester United?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Would you buy Chelsea? Would you buy them? Why?
That's like rivals.
You wouldn't buy them?
Not like rivals, but it's like
you can own your rival. No,
you can't buy that team.
Yeah, you can
with 400 million.
How much do you think it costs?
$1 billion.
You think it's $1 billion?
I know.
We'll get a bunch
because that's the team that's owned by the Russian dude, and he has to sell it.
Get a bunch of people to invest. Don't be the only person.
I'm not buying that team.
Would you buy Manchester United?
Yes, I would.
How much do you think that's worth?
A lot of billions.
I don't think it's worth that many.
They're having an owner issue right now, so I definitely would buy it. Yeah.
You would buy it? You'd go in and you'd own a soccer team though?
Yeah.
I don't know. Be a partial owner. Don't be a full owner. You don't want that problem.
No, I wouldn't be a full owner.
Yeah. That'd be kind of interesting. And this person put, apparently someone doesn't like
Ah, okay. They
Paying
don't
Dirty to cut his
yeah.
hair off. Shout out to Dirty.
These people don't like seeing me win.
They don't like seeing you win, dude.
Yeah.
They don't like seeing
My
you
hair,
win.
my long hair.
So the question was asked because when I was driving to the courthouse. I was driving, through Houston and through downtown, and I just saw the sign, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, what's the first thing I'm gonna buy? Like, I mean, you get the money, right? It deposits into your account. You get, it's taxed off. So let's say it's like whatever the.
Let's just say
the
the 400 million.
Right. Let's say 400 million, and you're gonna go buy something like today. You go, what are you gonna buy? I don't know. I would go stupid day one. Like I would go stupid
Like
day
a lot of
one.
me with money. Yeah, I'm probably gonna blow it all like soon.
No, you can't blow that
no,
much.
no,
There's no way.
you can't.
There's no way you're gonna spend that much money.
Okay, so you want me to the long answer or the short answer?
You can give me both, really. I'll go long answer first.
All right, so the long answer, I was even talking about it with my friends, and I went out with some friends last night, and
TFT.
uh,
Go ahead. All right, go,
Okay.
man. Work friends. Fine. Go. Go. Hey, man, just answer
You're
the
making it
question.
awkward right now.
Just answer the question, man. I'm putting you on the spot.
So we had talked about it, and I was like, so have I talked about it here where my dream has kind of now become like it's like a new, I guess, like I would really like this to happen is to open up a nightclub,
Yeah, you talked about this.
right? Like
Yeah.
like a house techno type nightclub where it's like open real late night, like real like party style type thing.
Yeah.
I think I would open that up.
What would you call it?
I don't know yet.
Come
I
on,
still have a bunch of
on the
like,
spot. Come up with something.
I don't know.
Chris's. Hey.
The boom boom room.
Oh, okay.
No, that's
Hey.
that's a reference from the movie Life.
Oh, okay. Well, we can call it Dirties.
Oh my god.
That's it.
No.
That sounds like not a good place. You don't. Hey, you
No.
going to Dirties tonight? Dirties is kind of. I like
No, it's
that.
not.
It rings a little bit. Yeah.
But that's one thing I would really like to do. Another thing would be just be like, I think buy land, I guess, and property.
That's a long one, but that's an easy one though. I think anybody's gonna want to like buy.
But like a lot of land, like
Yeah.
because I feel like land that can last like generations. You know, like
If I have,
my kids
can I be
have that
honest?
land.
If I have $400 million, for one, I'm not gonna live that long. For one, I'm gonna probably do something stupid enough to
I'm
where.
gonna end up ODing or something.
No, I'm not. No,
Oh.
you know how. You know how.
I thought you were going that route.
No,
Okay,
we can
never
take
mind.
it there if you
Never
want. Hey, ODing on life.
Yeah,
That's what. Hey,
yeah.
I would probably end up.
I would do everything. Honestly, I don't think like travel the entire
No,
world.
absolutely nothing's out of reach. I have $400
Like
million.
every city, every country,
Everywhere. I'd go everywhere.
state, everywhere.
Hey, Ukraine,
Climb
go
all
in
the
there too.
mountains.
Go in there too.
Might take a trip. Airbnb is probably cheap over there right now. All right, too soon.
Hey, dude.
Too soon.
Hey, too soon,
Too
dude. Too soon. They're probably the bomb over there. So here's the thing. I would travel. I would travel a lot. I've said that. I would try and travel the most, but on day one. Oh, going back to what I was going to say, I'm jumping around. What would probably end up killing me is I would definitely buy a car that is so fast. If I get in there, I need to feel like I'm going to die every time I get in it. And I'm going to drive like I'm in Fast 27.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to
So your first thing would be buy a really nice fast car.
probably.
I don't. That
Yeah.
wouldn't be me.
Buying cars? Dude, GTA?
I mean, yeah.
It
Obviously,
looked like GTA.
I'm gonna want to buy like some of my dream cars, but
BMWs, all the old schools.
I think that's
mean,
gonna be like on the back of my mind.
I'll
I'm
be
buy like a yacht
while
or
I'm
something.
flying in my new private jet I just purchased to the Maldives. Or Maldives, however you say. I'll be freaking ordering everything that I want via online, and
Hey, you go buy yourself a McDonald's chain restaurant.
I won't just buy one.
A couple?
Dude, I'm gonna be in the commercials. I'm trying to be in the commercials. You know how like this is a bad comparison, but like Jared was like how he was on Subway or whatever. That was
I
bad.
don't think you want to commercial.
Oh wait, that's bad. Oh wait, no, stop. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Okay, what's a good one? What's a good? Help me. Oh, the Lady
After
Popeyes.
that,
Lady
I
from
get
Popeyes. Lady from Popeyes.
Love that
Chicken from Popeyes. Dude,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah. So I'm trying to think, what's the first thing? This is gonna sound cheesy, but I'd want to make sure everyone's set first.
Yeah, that's
Set everyone up.
Yeah.
But everyone gets one thing. No, two things. I'll give them two things.
No, I think I would give them a set amount of money.
Nah, don't do that.
Like, you get a 2 million, you get 2 million, you get 2 million.
I'm not giving amounts only because I know certain people and they're not gonna know what to do with their money. So like, let's say like you. I mean, let's be fair. You just drop $2 million in someone's lap.
A lot of money.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. I mean, imagine dropping
imagine
dropping $2 million to your grandparents.
All right, $2 million to them, and then you give them like a financial advisor.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah, I agree. Well, we had talked about this before. I said that if you're going to get that much money, you immediately need, the first thing you need to do is go to the bank. Go to any, like, whatever bank you want. Yeah.
Put it in a closet, shoebox.
No, what you need to do,
fill up this entire room.
What you need to do is open an LLC, then get an EIN.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get an EIN, and then just make that money.
Put
make it
all into Bitcoin.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to be smart. Hey, and then send it to an offshore. We just get cut off.
Swiss bank.
We just get censored right here. No, but I think that's probably smarter. Just get a financial advisor, because I myself would need one. I definitely would.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Me neither. I'd be like, what do I do first? I'd be like, I'll pay you a lot of money. Help me.
Yep.
And just come up with a plan. But if we're being dumb, I want to get a nice car. And just something dumb.
I'll wreck it.
Oh,
you can buy yourself a own speedway probably.
Dude, could I?
And race it.
I just rent one out.
I mean, I don't know how much speedways cost, but
me neither. But
I'm pretty sure you can afford it for $500 million.
Dude, imagine having that much money. How would you feel? You gotta feel great. More money, more problems, though.
Yeah.
That's what I said about giving money, though. I love family, but they're gonna be asking you for everything all the time.
Oh no, only my close family.
Dude, honestly, I'm gonna have a butler, and he's gonna stay back, like, home. So like, let's say I'm living in Greece for the year.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the phone, and you're not gonna be able to reach me. I'll just call into him. You contact him. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll leave. It'll be a voice message. I'm currently out in, whatever right now. Leave a message. I got 47 messages. Like, that's what I want.
I'm not gonna get back to you till I get back in 6 months.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm traveling the world right now. I'm busy. I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, was that all of them?
That was all of them. We didn't get.
Sean.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody that watched them but didn't respond. Y'all are the real MVPs. Shout out for giving us some views. Nah, much love.
They're busy too. But if you want to see us, if you want to drop more, so for us to talk about on future episodes, don't forget to follow us at NP_podcast on Twitter and at NP_podcast_ on Instagram. And in the bios of both of those accounts, you can find our YouTube, our TikTok, our Vine, our OnlyFans, our Patreon, all of it.
WikiFeet.
WikiFeet.
We're on WikiFeet now.
So yeah, hit those socials up, and yeah, that's it for me.
Like Chris said, obviously the socials, we love them. Y'all love them. Keep them pushing. We are working on guests, other than Louis, but we're working on guests. So obviously that'll be in the coming future. Yeah, and obviously we're just trying to grow, get better, do all this stuff. So if you guys can continue to share, that always, of course, I say that every episode because it matters. Share. If you know someone's never seen our podcast before, listen, share it to them. We want to reach out and have as many people as we can. We'll keep posting questions and interactive stuff. I think we'll probably start with polls soon, and then some topic stuff, and we'll get into all that next week. But other than that, I think that's really about it. I don't think I have anything else. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank you guys for coming back and listening / watching to another episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one.